Good morning, Leech. And everybody. How's everybody doing? Puppies at the ready. It's Friday. It's Friday morning. That's some pretty exciting news on its own. But let me just say, I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning, starting their day off right. I've got my coffee and my puppy. I just woke up, so I'm getting there. I'm low energy now, but we're gonna pick up. Just woke up, had a shower. Haven't had breakfast. I had like a banana. I wasn't super hungry. I ate a lot last night. Some of you may be aware. So wasn't too hungry this morning, so just had a banana. And I'm ready for some dragons. I'm ready to drag. What did that one guy say? Somebody came in here and was like, "You dragon her Dogma cross search or something." I don't know, man. It was awful. It was so silly that it was kind of. It was fun. It was so silly. It was funny. Please wait. No, I don't want to wait. I did install the patch. I did install a patch. I don't know what the patch does. Am I still muted? Leech, am I talking to you? I'm still muted, aren't I? Okay, no. I'm not muted. It's good. You good? All right, good. Bro, the two eyes in Dragon's Dogma that pop up for the title screen is so I didn't bring that. I've seen it a few times. I never brought it up. It's so cool. All right, we got to kill dragons and wake up and have the coffee. We got to kill dragons and drink coffee. That's our task for this morning. One of those I've been doing my whole life, pretty much. So I'm set.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford
Try to
carry
guess which
more?
one. Just kidding, it's both. It's both. Slaying dragons and drinking coffee is kind of what I do.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Time to hit the road, Jack. I'm here to kill dragons and eat coffee. And I'm all out of dragons.
We've little need for a campsite.
How you doing, Jeremiah?
Tis well to be prepared, but
I want to expand on that. I'm here to drink coffee and eat dragons. And I'm all out of dragons. Yours was better. Yours was better. I said it out loud, and it's like now I'm like, not feeling it. Oh man, I went left. I went the wrong way at the fork. I was supposed to cross that bridge. So yeah, I had a banana for breakfast, but you know what? I think a dead dragon may provide me all the nourishment I need. I'm doing. How are you all doing this day? Doing all right, bud. Yours was good, Sam. Was it? It was okay. I mean, no, you. Either way, this morning we're killing a dragon. This morning, maybe multiples.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Cross this bridge, pop smoke, slay a goblin. I wonder how dragons feel being out here surrounded by goblins. I can't imagine they'd like it. Such noble creatures of pride being surrounded by vermin. Some dragons maybe take what they can get, but I feel like a dragon would be like, nah, I'm not gonna surround myself with this filth. We might kill. You know what? We might kill a griffin this morning. Let's see how that goes. Why? Why slay the dragon when you can lay the dragon? Listen, listen. If you think for 1 second, that I'd be slaying dragons in a game that allowed me to lay the dragons, you don't know me very well. I'm here to tell you. That is exactly the game I'm looking for. Is there a romanceable dragon in a game? Is there a romanceable dragon in the game? These are the answers that I need. These are the questions I need answers to. Probably Fire Emblem with the dragon protagonist. Really? I didn't know the protagonist was the dragon in Fire Emblem. Which Fire Emblem? Oh, I wish I could get this griffin to go somewhere I can actually jump off and not die. But hey, that worked out.
I shall lead the charge.
I think that was a spoiler though. They are in Smash. Well, I don't know which dragon. Hey, listen, I don't know which Fire Emblem you were talking about. So not a huge spoiler. I'll surely forget by the time I finally get around to Fire Emblem. And I guess we're going for a ride. I gotta stop messing with these griffins. Like, how many times I gotta teach me this lesson, old man? Like, how many times I gotta learn this lesson? Burning through all my stamina items. How many times? How many times I gotta learn this lesson? Maybe, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't stab it while I'm on its back. Maybe I should just ride it. See how that goes. Wait for it to land and then start stabbing. Like once it takes flight, just hold on. That might be the way to go. I hate that when I'm dying to these griffins, they put me, the griffins go away. Like, this is the bridge I fought the griffin, but the griffin's gone, I think. Maybe it'll still be there, but from what I could tell, it's not the... From what I can tell, the griffins just fuck off after killing you.
We are to retreat then?
I am... Just remembered I need to do some recording. Gotta get that good footage for the review. What's everybody got planned today?
Just defer to the Arisen's judgment.
How's everybody wrapping up their weekend? I tell you, although you can probably guess, I want to wrap up my weekend, or wrap up my week with some Dragon's Dogma. Very proud of myself for finally finishing my review. My review of Unicorn Overlord. Steady at 800, or coming up on 800 views. Pretty good. Better than I thought it would do. I thought it would just be like 100. Nobody would care. But it's nice getting some views. It's Pretty good. That was pretty much my, I want to knock this out and then enjoy my weekend situation. There are some like house chores I need to do. I need to do laundry. I did dishes, so. My week's wrapping up with work tonight, Saturday off, and a niner on Sunday. Ugh. Working on Sunday. Ugh. At least you got Saturday off. Was a good review for a good game. Thanks, Leech.
Aye. Rumors abound in the shining element of this domain. And if monsters happen to guard it,
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna. Get beat up while I talk to that guy.
You would gather materials.
Wrapping up with work tonight, Saturday off. And it sucks having like like you have Saturday off. That's awesome. That's great. But it sucks having to work the day before and the day after. Like having days off back to back is the way. I'm not sure if you have control of that system. What do you do for a living, Jeremiah? If you don't mind me asking. What's your career path? How you paying the bills? What's your career path? What do you do? What do you do? And do you enjoy it? Biggest upset of the week is I finished Black Clover and the series left on an unsatisfying note. Man, isn't that the worst? Isn't that the worst? A lot of times, so this is kind of a risky play. Need PP in here for this conversation. This is kind of a risky play.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
But what a lot of writers will do is they'll leave things open-ended sometimes. Not necessarily endings, they'll just leave things open-ended for viewer interpretation. They want you to fill in the blanks. And a lot of writers will tell you that those blanks are there for you to fill and to make in. Those blanks are there for you to fill in whatever you believe is the scenario. So there's quite a few examples of this. I want to say, I want to get this right. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but so writers will leave things open-ended, for your interpretation. And that's the answer. And you kind of, you know what's a good one? Inception. You guys remember the ending of Inception? How the top, it doesn't show the top, or it shows the top spinning and then it just cuts and you don't know if the top stops spinning or not. That one's open to, that one is set up specifically for you as the viewer. I know a lot of people don't like this, but that is set up specifically for you as the viewer to decide. Whatever you believe is the answer, that's the answer for you. It's kind of like telling two different stories. Like there's the group that believes the top stops spinning, and then there's the group that believes it doesn't. And both are right. Both are right. It's your story kind of thing. Some writers will do that. Doesn't always work out. Not, a lot of people want a definitive answer. If you leave things open-ended, it just creates a vacuum for arguments. So you can go online and people will say, oh, but the top wasn't his totem, it was the wedding ring. So he was dreaming, which I think actually, now that I think about it, I think that's a valid. But you get what I'm saying. Like if there's a hole, people will try to fill it, and if two people are trying to fill it with different things,
materials such as this can be
there's going to be friction.
I'm sure we'll find a
Currently work at a gas station. Hopefully, though, this year. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even sure if what I just said is relevant to your Black Clover ending. I'm not sure if it left it open-ended or just you didn't like the ending. But I just felt like saying it. Gas station. Hopefully, though, this year I'll be heading out shipping ships to start my pirate saga. Bro, you could be a pirate? Can I be a pirate? What are we pirate? Wait, what kind of pirate? What are we talking about? You're gonna be like Somalian pirate? Or are we gonna be like eye patch and peg leg pirate? And can I be on your crew? Too lazy to come up with an ending, or too late. It's maybe some people too lazy to come up with. I get the feeling. All right, look. Trigger warning for some people. I'm sorry, but I think that the TV show Lost was really good up to the ending, and I get the feeling that I think it was J.J. Abrams didn't know how to end it, didn't know what to do with it, so they just he just threw his hands up in the air and threw something together. I think the TV show Lost is an example of a writer writing himself into a corner. Which sucks because the show was so good. I watched that show. That show was popular when I was like a teenager. I was a young lad, and I watched that show thinking that I believe that the writer had a goal in mind and was pushing towards. I thought that show was like the most well-written show, and it was going to be like amazing. Character development was great. Characters and dialogue were well written, but the overall story, god awful. And as a teenager, I thought that it was going to make sense, like the story was done. But clearly, like as an adult looking back, it's like no, they had no idea what they were doing with that story. They had no idea what they were just throwing stuff down. If they did that to Black Clover, they ended with a final battle beginning and just causing much irritation. Yeah, I'd have to watch Black Clover to really be able to have a real conversation about it. I was just talking like broad strokes. But yeah, sorry you were disappointed in your show. Oh, you know what? The most obvious, Game of Thrones. The books aren't finished, so the writers just came up with something, and it was not great. Well, no, that's different than not knowing where you want to go. That's just, they knew where they want to go. It was just a bad decision. Pirates of the Caribbean pirates, and yes, you can join the crew. Let's go. What would be my pirate name? Steel Boot. I need a good pirate name. Our task for this morning is to slay a dragon, come up with a good pirate name. Arrgh, I be Steel Boot. So I just looked, and the manga is still going, but the show ended in 2021. You could also fill in the blanks with the manga. Didn't even think about that. There you go. Find out how the show is supposed to end. If I can recommend a show, I would like to put out Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi. It's kind of similar to D&D style adventure, and the dub slaps. Captain Steelbeard of the Sea Owls is the coolest pirate name. Nobody else should even try. That was pretty solid.
No, I was an archer for a time.
Wait, no, I'm not the captain though. I'm not the captain. Steelbeard of the Sea Owls, solid, but I'm not the captain. You can call me like first mate. Jeremiah, my first mate, or can't remember the names. It's been a while since I played Return of the Obra Dinn. I can't remember the ship names. I'll be second mate. Second mate, Steelbeard of the Sea Owls. Nobody likes first mate. Second mate. Or the no, what's the cook? What's the cook called?
Over so soon?
Okay, Google.
Seem to have come through unscathed.
You can definitely be the first mate. No. I'm gonna be the first mate.
Enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I don't want such a prestigious role on your pirate crew.
Nothing of it.
I concur.
And we're level 34. We some strong ass mo effers.
There are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well
We
spotted.
are coming up on
Shall
our
we see what
dragon
we find?
kill. Did that goblin just jump off the edge?
The enemy retreats.
No wonder any foe challenges us with the arisen in our midst. I will protect you.
Oh, job stuff.
Hurting yet?
I was just getting some deets on my new job. Getting some details. So exciting. For those of you that don't know I talked about it like all day yesterday. But for those of you that don't know, I did get the job. And I start on the 11th. I'm very excited. Should I get what's going on down here? Okay. I have a podcast recommendation. Roll for Cake.
Different masters favor
Currently attempting to bargain with the DM to keep the party out of emotional harm for cool rocks.
Each to their own.
Trying to bargain on behalf of the party. That's cool. Not much of a D&D watcher, especially lately. Even when I was like peak into the D&D. Not much of a D&D watcher, but I will keep that in mind. Roll for cake.
Did anyone else see that? All
Might be
catches
worth
the
a
light.
We ought to take
worth a
closer look.
gander. Ooh, make it rain pennies. Bro, I'm going to have so many pennies. I'm going to rain every single one of them down on the ship. It's going to sink. We're going to need a new ship. Because I'm going to bring all of my pennies on board. First thing I'm going to ask him when I go into the... On my first day, I'm going to be like, all right, can I get paid in pennies? Because me and the crew kind of want to make it rain. Where is my team? Sylvie's just down here getting wrecked. And I'm having a hard time. Okay. I guess this is where we're gonna go. I do not want to fight up here. That's so dumb. This is a shit fight. Oh god, penny shot for cannon. Yeah, dude. Load up all the pennies and fire them from the cannons. Like a big spray, like a shotgun. Just blast all of our pennies into enemy ships. I wonder what the anti-pirates are called. There's got to be like people out there on the seas patrolling, looking for pirates to take them down. Like Somalian pirates.
I shan't deny they have their
There's got to be anti-pirates. I wonder what they're called. We could do that. Be anti-pirates. Pirate hunters? Oh, that's such a lame name. Such a lame name. Is that the best they could do? Is that the best they could come up with? You could come up with a better name than that, Leech. Pirate hunters. Tisk tisk. Leech, you came up with Steelbeard of the Sea Owls. I think they need you. I think I'm gonna have to. I gotta let Inazuma go. This person cannot stay. This pawn cannot stay alive. I ran out of stamina. Now I'm getting thrown off the cliff. Like you do. Okay. This is what's a nice way to put this? Sucks. That was Zoro's nickname, even though he is a pirate. Pirate hunter. Still a lame name. We can do better.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
All right, let's try this again, but with the entire crew. Come on, to me. I'm not sure how to get them up here. Oh, for fuck's sake. 2024, everyone. 2024. Here we are. I'm down 2 pawns because the pathing.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Attempting offer faith. Given this current situation. All right, what do I do with this? They need some horses, or they need to learn how to crouch jump. I agree to both.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
That's odd. Why is my recording showing 0? I hope I got that footage. Well, that's no good. Stand by one moment. For some reason, my recording... for some reason, my recording isn't showing... For some reason, my recording's not recording. That's not good. Why aren't you recording? Oh, it's so frustrating. Close and reopen the app. Hope that neat. Hopefully that solves the issue.
Your current vocation
So, like, I'm hitting
calls of your
record.
journey with the Arisen.
The issue I'm having is I'm hitting record on my recording software,
The feeling of loosing arrows at
but it's not
faraway
recording. It
foes is one I'll
says
never
it's
forget.
recording, but it's not recording anything. Now, I just had to close it and reopen it. It's recording now, which means I missed out on that glitchiness that I wanted for my review. Sadness. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. If that's the only glitch in the game, then I don't even need glitch footage. And if it's not, then I'll just use
what one might have
that
expected.
footage.
You cannot
All right.
expect gleaming
So let's
treasures
be
round
defensive
every
here about this.
Master, core harpies.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I will be your shield. The fallen must be revived.
Get over here with that stab. No. I'm trying to stop me from resin. Suck it up. It's happening. All right, our next pawn's gonna be an archer. Yeah, Inazuna is just not well enough equipped for this situation. This is going so badly. And fall to my death. Oh no, I got brought, got put up.
Resistant to fire.
Forgot you switched Sylvie. Yeah, I switched Sylvie to a mage. She's down back there.
We are hard pressed.
We fight as if it's our last battle. Maybe.
We got one of them.
Watch your footing, Master.
Oh, cool. He brought Sylvie over.
Climb this sharp could be perilous.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
If I could like aim, I don't like for some reason I don't know how to I don't know how to aim this hook. Just kind of auto targets. All right, that one's dead. The hook. So this ability here, this hook, if it hits them, if it hits the harpies, I can like pull them down. But I can't aim it. It just auto aims. So I kind of have to rely on the jankiness of this game to get them down.
I will finish this here and now.
Maybe it. My opportunity. All right. Almost got all of them.
What a team we make, Arisen.
We did get all of them. Nice. Man, I hope there is a campsite at the top of this mountain or I am in trouble. I am in no position to be fighting a dragon.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Pick some flowers. Okay. See if I can make some. Ooh, I can make some potions. Let's go. That'd be a good start. Waking powder. I'm just looking through the different cures petrification. Okay. Restores health and stamina. It's not a bad. Great deal of health. Yeah, I think it'd be worth upgrading some of these. Health and stamina. Let's go. All right, that's all I've got. I'm going to make some potions to kind of keep me alive. But again, if it's just a dragon fight up here, I got to back off and find somewhere to camp.
Strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
Can switch out Inazuma here. What did I say? We're gonna go with Archer. I mean, Mage is good. What am I using? I'm using a Berserker. So Sylvie's a mage, but she's like full support. She only has buffs and heals equipped.
I know precisely what a curative...
All right, what you got? All right, he's maxed out sorcerer. That's good. He's got lightning, ice. Wait, cold. Stores a spell. I think this guy might be good. Inazuma was just not pulling his weight. can have a pity wart and a thumbs up.
I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to
Let
the
us
study
work
of-
together to honor the.
Kind of wish I could
Felling
recruit.
drakes and harvesting worms
Kind of wish I
like
could recruit
crystals is just the
Shelley's
sort of thing one
pawn,
would expect
my
of you,
friend's
Master.
pawn, so that
Shall we?
he can get the. So
I can guide you to the
his pawn can
vicinity
get
of
the
our
dragon
destination,
kill
Master.
experience.
The guide
A band of knackers!
might work wonders against their ilk. We are to retreat then?
Or whatever's up here. Pretty sure there's a dragon up here. Campsite. Let's go. Man, this is gonna be wild. I don't want to cross. I don't want to cross. I feel like there's gonna be a cutscene if I get too close.
You'll not live to regret this.
Just in time too. I believe it is getting dark. A save point not at the top of the mountain? How dumb do we think they are? This is, I mean, this is, I'm pretty sure that doorway is the dragon fight, right? That doorway right there. So I believe we're here. We're going to find out. I'm going to get me a nice stat boost with my cooking. That mouth-watering meat searing on the pan like that.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself.
There ain't no way that was animated meat cooking. Everybody's telling me it's real. It could be. I mean, have you guys seen? Like Blender can put together some pretty crazy. Like you can 3D generate some pretty
This
crazy
is
stuff.
for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
But maybe it's real. Maybe it's real meat. Look at that. Oh, it's a pimple dragon too. I love pimple
Hail
dragons.
Arisen.
Love crawling around on their bodies, popping them pimples. It's
Allow
my
me
favorite.
to join you in this trial.
This guy wants to join me. Hey, you're in. Let's go. We're gonna go kill a dragon.
Has an eerie cast.
All right, let's do this. Attempt number 1. Really wish I had an archer for this.
I will protect you.
I think this mage is gonna. Do well enough. Stealthy this fight, slices eyeballs, bro. I'm gonna grab onto the back of that dragon, climb up its spine,
Feast your eyes on me.
and skull fuck it. Maybe not that dramatic, but I am going to put these daggers in its face.
be done?
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I see a chest on the horizon. $15,000 gold in that chest? My goodness. That was somebody's bank account. That wasn't a chest. That was somebody's savings. I just ruined somebody's retirement.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Chest in there. Oh, crap.
You think they'd have more from that last lot than we're not to be trifled with?
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort.
No quarrel here.
It's breakable? It is. I saw a chest right through that crack. I couldn't just let it go. An anathema? Sounds like an upgrade for Sylvie. Let's see. She can't use it. Oh, it's for sorcerers. An archer staff. Magic 500.
Right, just follow me. I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces.
So many
If a ranged
chests.
attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
Dragon's Faith. A magical shield worthy of its namesake, crafted from the magical scales of dragons. Man, that's cool. Too bad I don't use the old sword and board anymore. I'd be all about it. I'd be all about that.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? You have my protection.
And I don't like getting softened up by goblins on my way to this dragon fight. I want to be fresh. want to be fresh for this fight.
Over here. Good. We're here.
All right, that's a dragon sound. Ooh, this is not enough space for a fight. Okay, we're gonna fight down here. Cool. No! I'm gonna grab on.
Douse the flames before it's too late.
Time to pop some dragon pimples. All right, whoa, girl, whoa. Almost moved.
Am I the only one getting knocked about?
I don't want to be up in the air. Gravity makes me nervous. Hello, everyone. What's up, Delta? Welcome back. What are you doing? Just popping some dragon pimples, you know, like you do.
I am well aware of his secrets.
Just performing a little surgery on our friend here. Oh, damn. I thought it was still attached to it.
These bits of fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Hope you
Pimple.
weren't expecting mercy.
Risen, are you all right?
Doing great. Gonna play some Dragon's Dogma 2 later. How are you? Doing good. Just woke up. I've got my coffee. I am also playing some Dragon's Dogma 2. Fighting a dragon. A pimply little beast. What the hell? Hard to navigate. There we go. First time I saw a dragon, it shredded me, my pawns. Yeah, same. My first dragon encounter didn't end well either.
Beware of these forces of nature.
Thing's almost dead. We're clearing it. We got this. Well, I shouldn't say that because at any point, this thing could take off with me on it and then drop me. Gravity gun.
Try unstoppable when 'tis ready. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Best spell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Master, watch out!
I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
You mustn't let me stop you.
Nice.
All together now. The attack
We
is
killed a
on.
dragon, finally.
Shall lead the charge. It is easily done.
Dead ringer, worm's life crystal, dragon scale.
Yet howe'er many I call, the emptiness refuses to fill. For these beasts are but crude imitations of the dragon true. Sigurd. You're the current arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style or the patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon. I see it in your eyes,
Unlock the
ready to
mystic
learn.
spear hand.
and so I shall teach you a technique.
Cool. I just got the mystic spear hand class. Apparently, it's for slaying dragons.
We would be ill-advised to proceed without lights.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
All right. Obtained 15 Worm's Life crystals. We've got, how many? We got like 5, didn't we? Oh, we got 11. Okay, we're almost there. We are almost there.
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Heck yeah. Do photo mode. Nope, not system. Let's see. Angle. Oh, no, I don't want this. Okay. Rotate camera. Reset. No. Take screenshot. Can I not move the? Oh, lame. Depth of field. Got some blur. It's kind of cool. Focus area. Pretty cool screenshot. Nice.
If I might...
I'm going to go refill the coffee. I'm going to go refill the coffee. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature called. Nature was calling me. I had to. Couldn't let it go to voicemail. Stealthy Ninja's back. Welcome back, bud. Welcome back. I see you're back. Welcome back.
Be so bold as to speak my mind. Different masters favour different pawns. One whom I serve
We slayed a dragon
for allies.
this morning,
Each to their own.
and it feels good, man. It feels good. And we unlocked a new class, which I'm really looking forward to trying out. I don't know if it's going to top Thief. Thief is like everything I love. Well, not everything, but it's a pretty damn fun class. All right, how do I get out of here? Do I port crystal out of here? I definitely have the money. Or do I trek my happy bottom all the way through? Oof, yeah, I don't know if I want to walk this again. Let's port crystal. Actually, I should probably figure out where I need to go first. Step 1. Choose a destination. Cleo. Are they labeling dragons for me? Sigurd. Isn't Sigurd the guy we just fought with? Are these dragons in like human disguise? Lulz. I kind of want to go talk to the dude. Excavation site. Oh, that's where the game started, isn't it? Let me think here. Kind of. All right, let me read the quest. As far as I know, I just gotta go kill dragons. You approached the Oracle. We're informed that... Okay, you know what? I'm going to go talk to the Oracle because I can, like, give her 15 gold and she'll tell me exactly where to go next. She's kind of cool like that. I really wish I had a port crystal to drop here. I mean, I guess I could I gotta take the ox cart. Let's do it. Is this game available on PS4? I know it's available on PS5, but I'm not sure if it's available on PS4. It's a good question. Definitely on PS5. Yeah, I actually don't know what systems this game is available on. I doubt it's on Switch. Yeah, no idea. Port Crystal Bakbatal.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
All right, let's head into our house. Our lovely home. Not our neighbor's home this time. Our home.
Few are privy to the goings on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
There's
I won't seek your company, but nor shall I spurn it.
What are you doing here?
Would you consider doing me a favor?
I intend to embark on a personal journey. I should like for you to accompany me.
My
Sure.
gratitude.
Wait, right now? Right, where is this? All right, that's not far. Just got to go north. At the bridge. Bridge of Theodracus. Man, that's a dragon name. Accompany your visitor on a pleasant jaunt. Let me drop off my gear. And get a rest. And rehire pawns. Yeah, I got stuff to do. I got to do some shopping, bud, before we head out. Detox. I've got tons of oil. What is this? Consume it to fully recover. Okay, yeah, we're good. Boost strength. Explosive arrows. Just clearing up that carry weight. Use it to learn Wild Fury. For Mystic Spearhand. All right, we're going to hold on to that because I'm about to switch to Mystic Spearhand. I don't know if I want to do that. Like, I need to do it sooner rather than later because I'm going to need to level it up. But at the same time, it's like I'm going to be weak as I level a new class. Take, for example, the Dead Gum Smoke Dancer. Crafted from the magical dragons. Can you ride dragons in this game? You absolutely can ride dragons in this game. A duo spear more suited to hacking than slashing. The adornments along the edge of the blade might be the spine of some poor creature. Why can't she? Oh, yeah, sorcerer. Sunbloom. All right, everything looks good. I do want to withdraw my wake stones since those are incredibly useful. Apparently. Is that an all heal? It is. I need that in my inventory as well. What is this? Seems to recover an astonishing amount. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And cure everything. Pretty good. Cure petrification, cure silence. We got some like basic cures. But like I said, I'm trying to be conservative with the whole weight situation. Restores astonishing amount of health and stamina. Okay. Oop, accidentally grabbed something. Beetle and wake stones. Oh, I have a fairy stone in my bank. Whoops. Should probably hold on to that. Grants a pawn the charge. Okay, yeah. Well, no, actually, that needs to be banked. What am I doing? Makeshift jail key. I need to pop those beetles. anything else? I have 2 packs on me. You know what? I'll keep one. Because one of them is for camping. Man, I shouldn't carry both of these. I'm gonna bank the other one. What's the best open world game? I don't know. Elden Ring? Prowl Vermundian or Batal? Let's go with Batal. I'm gonna go with Elden Ring. Best open world game, probably. Tears of the Kingdom is pretty solid as well. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is pretty solid. Yep. Depends on what you're looking for. Like just open world. I think in general, like generally, if I had to pick one open world game to be my open world game, it'd be Elden Ring.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Steezen.
I've been here so long I almost forgot why I came.
Sneezy boy. Bless you. Thanks, Leech. Thank you. Bless you as
Unless
well.
I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
Hoy, looking. No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've not.
Let's see here. I've got a lot of discipline
Lose and you.
points.
Might even make a.
All right, Mystic Spearhand. Only the Arisen can excel at this vocation. A melding of magic and physical. Their ceaseless attacks leave no room to counter, taking down foes in moments. Hastens movement speed while carrying or lifting. Increase gold obtained when acquiring coin pouches. Augments your strength during the day and your magic at night. It's interesting. Refulgence. Increase the amount of rift crystals obtained when acquiring rift fragments. And reduce stamina consumed while dashing. All right, well, let's unlock it and see what happens. All right, fundamentals. Mystic Spearhands wield both magic and the duo spear. I do like the spear. Enabling them to fight at range and in close quarters with equal ease. Their ability to halt the enemy's movement with a charge burst of magic makes a swift offense their best defense. For they have few means of evading attacks at their disposal. Hold down R1 to charge up your magic before unleashing the bolt. Okay, we got a bolt. Will halt the enemy in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to bombard them. Follow-up attacks. I'm I'm going to stick with Thief. I just like latching on to the like crawling around on their bodies. That's what I want to do. And I think Thief is the way to go on that. Increase max health. Improve your ability to push, pull, break through an opponent's guard. Reduces culmination of the loss gauge. Pretty good. Increase damage dealt by your attacks when targets are not in a battle stance. I kind of, you know what? I kind of want to switch to warrior and level up warrior a bit just to get some augments. And I do want that. All right, let's switch to trickster real quick. See if that's available.
New discovery.
I really want this. Reduce likelihood of being beset by hostile targets while camping. Decrease the likelihood that hostile targets will detect you is pretty good. Like, this is a solid, there's some solid augments. Be right back. Okay. Will I do a live stream tomorrow? Probably. Depends on if I beat the game today or not. Really. That's what it's going to come down to. Although that Mystic Spear hand looking pretty cool. I'm going to run around as a trickster for a bit because I want to level up and unlock that fugacity. Fugacity. And obfuscation's pretty good. Enable you to raise your affinity with people more easily. Interesting. I wonder, do you get one of these every rank? Is that how that works? No. No, that's not how that works. Hastens recovery when down or crawling. Enables you to carry additional weights. Pretty good. Likelihood of being targeted. No thank you. Damage dealt by your attacks when targets are not in a battle stance. So that's pretty solid. Increase maximum stamina. Can't go wrong with that. Causes the lantern consume less oil. Be great if I spent time out at night, which I don't. Increase damage dealt when striking vitals. I need it. I have to level Archer now. I have to level Archer. That's got to happen. That's probably the most important one. Reduce the duration of debilitations you are affected with. Pretty solid. It's all yours. Extends the duration of enchantments and invigorations. That's a must for her build. Stamina recovery speed. Let's see. We'll put that there. Why is everyone leaving? Leaving what? Why is everybody leaving what? And to answer your question, yes, I am streaming tomorrow. The stream? Is everybody leaving? I don't know, man. It's Friday. Probably Friday afternoon. They're probably going to lunch. Got stuff to do. It's Friday afternoon, my dude. People got stuff to do. Fundamentals of battle. Precision of the bow allows archers to strike down foes from lunch sounds like a pretty good idea right now. I didn't eat breakfast, so I could go for some lunch. I've got a frozen pizza in the freezer. I might hit that. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. Precision of the bow allows archers to strike down foes from a safe distance, and it only takes a few well-aimed arrows to create an opening for their allies at the vanguard to exploit. Square to loose an arrow, which will automatically target a nearby foe. Use L to aim in a specific direction, or use the left stick. And tap square repeatedly to continue fire. Loose allows for ease of aim, but as its arrows inflict minimal harm, can only travel so far. It's best to use a combination with other skills. Steady shot, R1 to use steady shot and fire an arrow with deadly precision. How would I rate frozen pizza? So if 10 is like pot roast and crawfish, and 1 is like what would a 1 be? 1 is leftover McDonald's. I would put frozen pizza at about it's good. It's pretty good. Maybe a 6, 7. Six or a 7. It's just cheese and bread. Real. Oh, the one that I got, cheesy crust, like stuffed crust, and it's a 5 cheese pizza. Normally I get the pepperoni, but I was just feeling a cheese pizza, just a stuffed crust 5 cheese pizza. Now Papa John's, on the other hand, we're coming up on like 8 and 9 territory. All right, R1 to use steady shot. Fire arrow with deadly precision. Striking a foe's weak point allows you to deal massive damage. Seems like a really simple class. Ten is a gourmet meal. Content's goated. I'm fasting. Now I'm getting hungry. Somehow I think he's just BSing. Fires an arrow and a wedge. Okay, there's my AoE. We'll put that on triangle. Fires a devastating shot. Knocks down smaller targets. Yeah, we could put that in X. Leaping punt. Strength. Decrease the likelihood of being targeted by foes. Slightly restore health. Reduce stamina. Do I need strength? I'm assuming I don't need strength, so I guess we'll hold off on that.
Many thanks. Just think. The first our foes shall see of you will be an arrow in their breasts.
Upon my life, no foe shall approach the Arisen.
Guys, I'm going to Busch Gardens today. Doing this. Are you doing this again? Doing this again? Why lie, dude?
What are you? My services don't come.
You know, the problem with lying is that when you tell the truth, when you do tell the truth about something, people won't believe you. You know, it's not good to be it's not good to have a reputation as a liar. It's not something you want. It's not ideal.
Cheap mind.
So quit your fibbing.
Come again when you've more coin to... It takes 2 to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
All right, where was I? I think there's a bow in storage that I could pull out. It would have been the bow that Sylvie used for a while. Let's see. I'm feeling a little cheap. Yep. It's a pretty good bow in there. Not the best, but it's something. Don't mind if I do. Skibbity toilet. How old are you? How old are you, Ninja? Hey, Leech, let me ask you something. I'm putting the future of stealthy ninjas, the future of Stealthy Ninja in your hands, do we ban him? He hasn't really done anything wrong. He's a little obnoxious. So tell me, is that ban worthy? I just died in Demon Souls. I am feeling a little on edge. Oof. It's not looking good for you right now, Stealthy. It's not looking good. He does seem like 12, to be fair. Right. Don't think his actions are bannable. All right. Stealthy, the community has spoken. You may stay. But chill. I enjoy your streams. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also, what's up, Chepe? Over there chilling. I was on the fence because, like I said, he didn't do anything wrong. It's just he's just a bit young and grading. Maybe think about what you're saying and why. I feel you. Thing is, I don't think anything we say is going to get through. It's just kind of one of those lessons you got to learn as you grow up.
Let us endeavor to keep up.
As you get older, maybe.
I seem to recall leaving just such
The community has
item in
spoken.
storage.
I'm feeling generous. You may stay, Ninja. I will be more tolerant of you. I have no friends. That's why I just come to this stream. That's too bad. That's too bad. You don't have any friends at school or anything? No siblings?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Well, here's the thing. You know what? You know what, Ninja? You say that. This is what I was talking about earlier. You lie a lot, Ninja. You lie a lot. So I don't know if I believe you when you tell me things like I don't have friends. And when you tell me things like I don't have friends or my siblings don't play with me. You lie a lot. So I don't know if that's true.
I am well aware of the particulars.
Yeah, but that was a joke, of course. I'm not at Universal. All right. I like you already. Look at you. We're growing. We're growing. I like you already, Ninja.
What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master.
I'll be your friend, Ninja. Fine. You convinced me. I'll be your bud.
It's not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
We went through an entire character arc. We sure did. This has been quite a roller coaster. It's been quite a roller coaster. But you know what? We've grown. The relationship has grown. We've grown. I've grown as a
Flawless
person.
execution.
Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
It's the little things. Also, Dragon is in here. PP is in here. PP, I had something for you and I forgot it. Have you considered it might be easier to make friends without this sort of behavior? He's all right. He's all right. He's getting there. He's getting there. Also, hey, Sam. My man, Dragon.
Feast your eyes on this.
I shan't
PP, I had something for you and I forgot it. Totally forgot it. What were we You lost the $1,000,000 you were going to give me? That's what it was, wasn't it? I had $1 million and I was thinking, man, you know who would love $1 million? PP. Leech, what were we talking about? I think maybe it was when we were talking about writing. What do you think I need to work on, chat? You're fine. You're fine, bud. You're fine. It's just like lying and asking a bunch of questions. Like you usually trying to let me think about this. So like when you ask a question, like, oh, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite open world game? You generally use that question to open up a conversation. Like, hey, what's your favorite open world game? And to learn about another human being. So you ask somebody a question, you learn about another human being, and another human being gets to like to express themselves. So, hey, what's your favorite open world game? I love Elden Ring for this reason. It's got this, and then we kind of share that experience.
After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
What you don't want to do, and I'm having a hard time kind of like describing why. Maybe chat can help me with this. What you don't want to do is ask a question like, hey man, what's your favorite open world game? Oh dude, I love Elden Ring. It's got like dragons and like the progression system, great graphics, really challenging, you know, like do all this stuff. So, hey, what's your favorite open world game? Elden Ring. Oh, what's your favorite fighting game? Okay, well, a Street Fighter, I guess. I mean, I like Street Fighter. It's got cool characters. Okay. What's your favorite color? Well, like green. It's like, you kind of like it's exhausting moving across the conversation. Chat, help me. I need a lifeline. It's exhausting moving across the conversation like that.
Assuming they're a monster.
I'm in no need of a rest as yet, Master.
Extreme need for attention. Nothing to add. It made sense. You explained it in a nice way. It made sense. Okay. All right. So anyway. PP. What were we... I was talking about something with Leech that was writing related. And it's really bugging me because it was like it was a writing style. So Leech came in, or no, somebody else came in here. Jeremiah came in here. Leech was just present. Jeremiah came in here and we were talking about writers leaving stories open-ended. All right, we're gonna have to address that in a moment. Open-ended endings. Yeah, I want to get PP's input on this, but first, like I was saying, going back and forth in a conversation can be exhausting. It seems like what you want is attention, which is normal, fine, but I think you'll find that if you listen more and make only the most important comments, you'll get more out of it. Yeah, that's a good point. It's if you have something to say it, but don't say something just because you feel the need to say something. Like if you don't know what you want to say, so you just say stuff, that can also be exhausting.
Material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it.
I've a knack
Take it easy,
for
Ninja.
combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll
Excuse
craft
me,
all
sir.
types.
Okay, moving on from that. PP. How do you feel when a writer leaves an ending open-ended or leaves things open-ended for the reader to interpret? For example, is it getting late? For example, I'm going to use the example that I used earlier with the movie Inception. The movie Inception had the ending where the top was spinning,
Lucky us.
but it
That's
didn't
worth
reveal
making.
like whether the top stopped spinning. So you're watching the movie Inception, the movie ends, the top is spinning, and then we cut to credits. When I saw the movie in theaters, and my interpretation was it didn't stop spinning, because how would you show? I'm really derailing the conversation right now, but I wanted to get this out here. When I first saw the movie Inception, I saw it in theaters, and when it cut to credits, the top was still spinning. My interpretation of that was that the top kept spinning. Because how do you show infinite spin? You don't. You can't. So the movie just cuts to credits while it's spinning, and the assumption is it's just going to keep spinning. But after that movie came out, a lot of people were online like, oh, they didn't show it. Was he dreaming, or was he in the dream, or was that the real world? People were going back and forth. And again, my interpretation was he was dreaming because we didn't see the top spin, and it's not like they can show infinity. Those of you that haven't seen the movie, I feel like y'all are sitting here like, what the fuck? I'm sorry if you haven't seen the movie. I feel like everybody's seen the movie by now. With that being said, how do you feel about open-ended information like that? Leaving the interpretation to the reader. Getting down into the core of this conversation. Ninja, you've learned nothing. You've learned nothing. How can you lie so much in one sentence?
Our adventure
You said bye, you were leaving, and now you're back in 10 seconds after having watched a movie.
But I am full of vim and
And you said you were leaving. That was a lie. You said you watched an entire movie in 10 seconds. That was a lie. And Rush Hour is the best movie in the world. My dude. You're so full of it. I don't trust you.
We pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
None of that is,
Here you are, Master.
none of that.
You like it?
None of what you said is true. Rush Hour 2, though. But Rush Hour 2, though. Do not low tier God them.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage.
Definitely see the movie to better understand the context, but it seems like a bad open ending since it's confused so many people. Poor explanation. It's an ending about dreamy tops. No, but I watched. Sam, did not low tier God them? Dude, I don't know what you mean by don't low tier God somebody, but that can't be good. It can't be good. All I know of low tier God is just the most toxic person. I don't know him. I never met him. I never watched a stream. But man,
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
he may be one of, like, if you made a tier list of like the worst people. Block time. It is not good. Hey, a chimera. I think open-ended innings are good. They serve a purpose instead of being crutched for inability to resolve plot lines. Yeah, like sometimes. So if I'm writing a story and I don't know how I want it to end, and I like both endings, for example. So like, I guess I don't want to use Inception now because not everybody's seen it apparently. So video games have multiple endings. Video games have multiple endings. You got the good ending, you got the bad ending, you got a true ending. You get the really bad ending. You know, you get multiple endings. And so what the writers have done, and I'm not sure if this carries over to movies. I'm not sure if this carries over to movies. But writers of video games are allowed to just put multiple endings in their story. They can just do that. Like, hey, if you do this, the story goes this way. If you do this, the story goes this way. Writers are allowed to do that. Movie writers are not allowed to do that because you only get to see the movie, and it's not like you can change the ending for the second watch or whatever. So something you can do, an option you have, is to leave the ending open to where it could go good or bad. That's an option that you have. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So back to the Inception example, maybe the writers were like, man, I don't know. So I want the good ending. So the writers were writing Inception and like, man, we have the good ending, which is Leo. I can't remember the character's name. The actor's name, Leo. Goes to his kids in the real world and he's fine. Everybody's happy. Good ending. But then we also have like the dark. Oh, he doesn't get to see his kids. He was lied to. He goes to the opium den and just submits to the dream world. That would be the bad ending. And then as a writer, you're like, okay, which one of these do I want? Let's do both. I'm gonna I get to do both because I'm gonna leave it open ended. That's how that works. That's awesome. Nier has that, but it's your obligatory mention of Nier. Hey, so your obligatory mention of Nier means I get my obligatory mention of Gamefly. Hey, you guys know you can rent games on Gamefly. It's pretty sick. Not sponsored, but I'm going to be renting Nier. Bro, I forgot to change. I'm sorry, PP. You were supposed to... I'm blaming you. PP, you were supposed to remind me to switch... I bet you. Prime has definitely shipped already. I got bad news, bud. Prime has definitely shipped already. There's no way. Oh, it hasn't. Nice. Okay. I'm moving Nier to the top. Okay. Good news. Nier has not shipped yet. Or my game hasn't shipped yet. Okay. I just moved Nier to the top of my Gamefly queue. Not sponsored. Gamefly is amazing. Obligatory. So. Okay. There's that. All right. Where were we? Let me get caught up on chat here. Ghost of Tsushima is an example of good and bad. Sure is. Well, maybe. Nier has that. I like when the ending gives context that makes rewatching the movie a new experience. Man, look, that's hard to pull off, Drag. That is hard to pull off. Fight Club does that really well. The Prestige does that really well. There's some movies that nail it. Like your second rewatch of the movie just completely changed. It's a lot of movies that have like a twist, that have like a twist ending. It makes the rewatch amazing. What's the Bruce Willis is a ghost movie? Sixth Sense. Great movie. Like an interesting movie to rewatch. Nier has you replay the second half of the game repeatedly to get the new endings. You better not be spoiling stuff. That sounds like a spoiler, PP. You better not be spoiling stuff. You better let me find out. Could still be an ambassador. The ending of Inception serves a purpose. You can be happy in a dream world, but living in dreams will make you question reality. It's like the famous thought experiment, the experience machine. Do I need to write that down, Chepe? What is the experience machine? Do I need to look into that later? My last message had exactly the allowed amount of characters. Nailed it, dude. You have a very specific writing skill. You want to write my tweets, Chepe? Here's the best game I've ever played. You'd have to look into it yourself. That ghost one with Bruce Willis, yeah. I'm getting caught up with where you guys are now. Mostly nostalgia. Guys, tell me about this Nier. It's a game. Not a spoiler. It's okay. Cool. Okay. That happens so often with me, Chepe. Talk too much sometimes. The experience machine is a thought experiment by a philosopher called Nozick, which is meant to tease out whether you find intrinsic value or in reality or truth. Whether you find intrinsic value in reality / truth. Wait, okay, what's the question? Or what's the thought experiment? Is this something that I need to like watch a video or read up on, or is this something that you can tell me in a chat and we can in reality or truth? What would mine be? Why is truth not reality? Why is that not the same thing? Ninja's over here having a panic attack because he's not the center of attention. Poor guy. Yeah, so I'm gonna end that reading of getting caught up on chat. I'm gonna read the getting caught up on reading chat. I'm gonna end with why is reality and truth. Man, do I need to look into this? Is this gonna be a rabbit hole, Chepe? This looks interesting. Is this gonna be a rabbit hole? All right, just two seconds. I'm gonna spend just 10 seconds looking at this. Experience machine or pleasure machine is a thought experiment put forth by a dude, Nozick, in an attempt to refute ethical hedonism by imagining a choice between everyday reality and an apparent preferable simulated reality. You're too focused on the point I was trying to make is that there's a good ending or a bad ending. You're too focused on on the specific example. You're digging too deep, but this is great. Primary thesis of hedonism is that pleasure is the good, which leads to the argument that any component of life that is not pleasurable does nothing directly to increase one's well-being. So viewed held up famous some cluster the thought experiment. Okay. Nozick describes a machine that could provide whatever desirable or pleasurable experiences a subject could want. Okay, I'm on board. So far, so good. In this thought experiment, psychologists have figured out a way to stimulate a person's brain to induce pleasurable experience the subject could not distinguish from those they would have apart from the machine. He then asked, if given the choice, would the subject prefer the machine or real life? I'm going to go with machine, my dude. I'm going with machine. Nozick also believes that if pleasure were the only intrinsic value, people would have an overriding reason to be hooked up to an experience machine, which would produce favorable sensations. I'm pretty sure, to no one's surprise, I would choose the machine. As somebody who spends a disgusting amount of time playing video games, I don't think anybody is shocked by the fact that a simulated reality is totally okay with me.
You must regain your footing.
Sorry, I just think the Inception ending being uncertain helps further a central theme. Right. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. you're talking about specifically Inception. I was trying to use Inception as an example of the writers leaving something open-ended and there's a good or a bad ending. I'm totally with Malk. No, Malk was the girlfriend. Totally with Leo, or I'm totally with like hanging out in the dream world. Also, let me use my philosophy degree. Dude, that's sick. Dude, you got a philosophy degree? Chepe, we don't talk enough. I've just determined we clearly do not talk enough. I feel like we go back and forth. We can have some deep conversations. Okay. Let me get caught up here. Oh man, Ninja's getting so close to. Hey Ninja, stop. I'm not just gonna ban you outright. I'm just gonna tell you, like, hey, stop spamming emojis. Stop with the attention. I'm sorry the parents and your siblings aren't giving you enough attention. But you gotta chill, dude. I want attention too, and then so does everybody else in the chat. So, come to think of it, Nier actually has an open ending. So yeah, they can definitely be good. It's the kind you need to interpret yourself with the lore that's been established. Don't tell you anything. Starting to regret sparing Ninja. It might be the reason that I asked Leech is because I could see as somebody who's been doing this for a while, you can kind of see where something's going. You can kind of see where a person is going. Like when someone is introduced to the community, you can kind of get a vibe of where they're going to end up. Like they're going to cause problems and you just don't want them to be there. And it's a skill. I suppose it's a skill. You can just kind of see where it's going, and it's like, I should probably, snip this now before it metastasizes. But you don't want to be wrong. You don't want to predict incorrectly, which is why I kind of put that off on you. Which is why I handed the responsibility over to you instead. Which was not fair. I acknowledge it wasn't fair. But it was one of those things like, man, this seems like something that I want to deal with, but I'm unsure. True, and I chose poorly. I mean, it's not too late.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts. Well, that's quite a discovery.
I feel like I am like that sometimes. You're like what? Somebody cue the guy with the cups.
This material is just what we need to better our equipment.
We shall have to find a use for it.
Which stream should I go to? Ooh, where do we send them? Where do we send them? I want to pull a prank on somebody. You should check out... Who do I want to prank? You should check out Indestructiboy. You would love Indestructiboy. Taryn, great streamer. Go check him out. He's the best. He is great. That seems mean. I love Indestructiboy. That was meant to be a prank, but that kind of came off like mean. I feel like Indestructiboy will cauterize that tumor before it goes anywhere. Love that we're discussing Ninja's fate in front of him. Yeah, it's a public execution. Or it's a public trial, not an execution, public trial. It's about to be a public execution in a moment. Ninja, it's been fun, bud. Thank you for hanging out. It has been a time, but I'm afraid I must let you go. I hope you find peace in Indestructiboy's chat. I love you, Taryn. Goodbye, my friend. Godspeed, Ninja. Okay. Now then, where were we? Where's Chepe? So why do you feel like you're that way? The invisible Steely Sam message. Why do you feel you're that way, PP? I love, bro, PP. I just want to say.
Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been bursting to speak of. Namely, is your pack not
I just want to say that I love having all of you in the chat right now. Leech, Dragon, Chepe, PP. I am not just saying this. You guys are great. Love you. Love having you. I just feel like I'm annoying. God, here we go again with PP. Jesus, dude. Oh, man. PP's at it again. Leech, I'm going to need you. Leech, I'm going to message you privately, okay? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was awful. That was awful. I feel so bad for that. No, PP, you're great. PP, you clearly see how I handle annoying, right? Like you see, that's not you. That's not you. You can clearly see how I handle an annoying person. I feel like I might need to chill today. I might be going a little too hard.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
Gotta get somebody up. But he could not say one thing. Can I just say one thing? Nope. You've said many things. You did well. I think you were very patient, though we did kind of dump Ninja on another streamer. Okay, so I just want to be clear. I love Taryn. I love his stream. I'll pop in there sometimes. I think he's a great creator. I think he's underrated, incredibly underrated. I sent Ninja there as kind of just like a prank, like just a kind of like teasing. I did not mean that as an insult. That was just teasing. If that came off like hard, I did not mean it that way.
Dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
I feel like if you let him say that one thing, it would have been something offensive. Felt like he was just a troll trying to see how far he could push. Maybe. Maybe. Something you learn about people who need something, how do I word this? Something you'll learn about people who feel compelled to try to bring others down. So sometimes somebody will pop in here and will just be like toxic. I'm not saying Ninja was that way, but sometimes people do it. And I always think like that person probably not in a good position. You don't go trying to make other people miserable because when your life is going good, right? So I always like try to sympathize. But I also don't want to. That's why I try not to counter toxic with toxic. Well, I don't always succeed. When somebody's being toxic, all I see is somebody is like, okay, this guy's or this person is struggling in some aspect. Who knows what aspect? But like I said, if somebody's toxic, it's not because their life is going so great that they have to make other people bad. Maybe it is. Maybe that's a real thing. I don't know. I find myself, for me personally, whenever I'm feeling down, feeling bummed out, just in general, I tend to like just kind of recluse. So like just, I just go away. I just don't want to be around anybody. I just don't want to deal with it. I just want to kind of curl up in a ball, hide away in a cave kind of thing. That's me when I'm feeling down. When I'm feeling really good, I'm feeling really positive and happy and enjoying life, I want to spread that. I want other people to be happy and feel good, right? And so my brain connects. And so when somebody else is being like negative or difficult or toxic or whatever, my brain doesn't make the connection like, oh, they're just in such a good position right now that they want to make it. My brain goes, oh, they must have it rough. Like this must be how they cope with difficulty. This must be how their brain treats. Because like that makes it. I think we can all like agree that like when life sucks or when you're feeling down, making other people miserable is an option. I'm not encouraging it. I'm not saying it's something we should do, but it's an option. And sometimes that can alleviate the pain of it. So that's why people do it. Like bringing other people down can make you feel better. It does not do that for me, but I gotta understand. Maybe as a teenager it probably did, but it doesn't do that for me now, that's for sure. So that's where my mind goes when I see negativity. It's like, oh man, that person's must have it rough, and you almost kind of feel bad for them. Okay, let me get caught up on chat. Are we getting too deep today? It's Friday. We're supposed to be slaying dragons and having a good time. I'm getting too deep in here. Blame Chepe. If he was just a lonely kid, I hope he learned from this. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. Like, probably he clearly. Come on, that thing one shot me. Like, he definitely needed the attention he was seeking. But I didn't want to be toxic. There's a difference between like, I don't want to deal with this and making somebody feel bad. It's other people's problems aren't always your problem. Kind of talking in circles. I'm talking in circles. I'm sorry. Hope he changes and grows in person. Absolutely. Wish him the best. I hope that he does. I'm sure that he will learn as he gets older. Not a problem. We were all there. Some of us more than others. I was like that when I was younger. That's for sure. I was terrible. Feel the same way, except I'm sad all the time. Now, well, stop it. Have you tried not being sad? Yeah, it's true. I used to have a pretty shit life and was kind of a bad person, but learning and changing can make anyone, at least a decent person. Starts theorizing about depression. I was like that as a kid too, but I had to do it. I had to do it live, not in chat. That's fair. Same here, man. I had to burn all my bridges and make people uncomfortable in real life. In study hall in high school. That's what I that's what I had to do. Why do we get sad? So this is actually pretty funny or pretty interesting topic. Maybe our philosophy major over here can chime in. But I saw a video from a psychiatrist, Healthy Gamer GG. You guys know Dr. K. He was talking about why we get sad, or something like depression, why we get sad. And it's actually evolutionarily advantageous. Just roll with it. It's advantageous from an evolutionary perspective to be sad because it's man, I'm going to butcher this now. I'm going to talk myself into a corner. All right, so let's talk about being happy. If you're happy, your needs are met. Okay, right. Maybe I can bridge this gap. If you're happy, your needs are met. So you don't need to find food or a mate or anything. Like, your needs are met. But you don't want to be in a needs met position all the time, because you need to be adapting. You need to be adapting to your environment. So sadness is a way for your body to fix solution or find solutions to problems. Sadness is a way for creatures, not just humans, but creatures, to find solutions for problems. Because let's hypothetically create this creature, this animal that comes out of the womb happy, and all of their needs are met always, and they are perpetually in a happiness state. Let's pretend this creature exists. They do not experience sadness. They don't even know, they can't, the concept of sadness does not exist to them. They have no reason to fulfill their needs, which means they don't reproduce. They don't, I mean, I guess they eat. They wouldn't live very long, but like, imagine what this creature does and how do they go about their existence. And you can kind of see just from hypothetically imagining this happiness creature is going to go nowhere. It's struggle and pressure and sadness that create the resistance. It's resistance training. Like when you want to build muscle, you lift weights. You do resistance training to strengthen you. Maybe true for sadness, but not for depression.
An impressive view.
It doesn't care about whether it needs. I mean, yes, depression is like a.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laser
Is a what's the word?
Arisen would permit it.
Mental defect or a psychological disorder. It's a disorder. It doesn't work. It's not working properly. Depression is not working properly. That's a different thing. I mentioned depression because this is what Dr. K was talking about. It was like a depression stream or something. That's interesting, but sounds like a bit pop psychology to me. Does it? Is that not? It makes sense. Like the way you described it, it makes sense. I mean, he's definitely an expert. It makes sense. The way you described it, I was like, man, that's like mind blowing. Pop psychology. Is that a bad thing? Chemical imbalance in the brain is my guess. I must have several chemical imbalances.
Materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? Witness my magics.
Ditto PP. You've got chemical imbalances. There's solutions, gentlemen. This is a great conversation. There's solutions. If you got chemical imbalances, there's medication. Get help. You know, go see a doctor. Go see a psychologist. You recognize. So if you, first of all, if you recognize that you have a problem, the next step would be learning about that problem. Like you've acknowledged it. Now it's learn what's causing it. Like find the cause, learn about it, etc. Get to it. Fix it. You know. Sometimes that help isn't exactly helpful. Yeah, I mean, like there's some things you just got to deal with. Like you got to kind of overcome. It's an obstacle. There's a lot of things about yourself that's just not going to change. You can't change your skin color. You can't change your. Well, I was about to say you can't change your gender, but I mean, we're kind of at a point. You know what I'm saying? Like there's things about you. Like there's things about you. Science is trying to get there, but science isn't there in some ways. Point is, there's just some things you just can't change about yourself until the science is there.
I cannot let myself be overcome.
I should probably say sex, not gender. I make that distinction. I'm not trying to be offensive. It does make sense, but I think the definitions are reversed and also incomplete. It's not that sadness exists and is not having needs met. It's that sadness is what we name not having your needs met. I'm not sure what the difference is. I'm not sure what distinction you're making. It's not that sadness exists and is not having needs met. It's that sadness is what we name not having your needs met.
Heed your senses.
Yes.
If it feels out of place, it could very well
What
be.
did I say?
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
I wish I could remember the video. He explains it a lot better than I can. But the message is, the overall message is it would not be beneficial to be happy all the time. It would not be beneficial. There is an evolutionary reason for our brains to just be sad. There's a reason for that to happen, and it is necessary. I broke the bridge. Oh, you fool of a toque. The drive to have your needs met is adaptive, sure. If you want to call that sadness, then okay, but I'm not sure that's what I would call. No. I'm not saying that's what it's called. I'm saying that's just part of this. It's just part of it. Not having your needs met is part of it. If you're lonely, you'll be sad. So you seek out a partner. Does breaking the bridge make you sad? Yes. So being on the other side of this ravine would make me happy. I would be happy. I'd get the dopamine hit after successfully accomplishing something. But now that the bridge is destroyed, I do not have the means to fulfill my needs, and now I'm sad. More time will be spent down here with the oozes. I am being harmed now. Literally on fire. I am being harmed right now. My needs are not being met. Someone extinguish the flame. Oh, not like this. Oh, my healer's dead. I'm going down. Oh my gosh. What have I done? Nash is over. Bro, I've got like pawns being stupid. This is a disaster. Nash finally turned his monitor on, decided he wanted to contribute, but we got to get Sylvie up or nobody's getting healed.
glad to assist you, Elizabeth.
This does not spark joy. It does not. How will I get across? I am unsure. Maybe I can climb up here?
'Tis broken, and with it our path forward. We'll have to find another route.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I should have just taken the cart. What am I doing? Right, so the sensation of not having your needs met gives you negative feedback, sadness, and that's helpful because you want to avoid that negative feeling. I'm on board with the general point. Okay, good. All right, we're on the same page. Got it. If I explained it poorly, that's because I'm not a frickin'... I have no philosophy or psychology under my belt, except like A class. A requisite for my science degree.
You run so fast! I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Although it's not true for the entire hierarchy of needs, mostly psychologically based ones. Not sure what you're referring to. They kind of overlap. I'm not sure I'm understanding. If your physical needs aren't met, then it's going to cause psychological issues. If I don't have air in my lungs, I'm going to be sad. It's not for very long, but if he explained it poorly, it's because he's my slow bro or whatever we established. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, we the slow bros.
Stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
We the slow bros. I am not in a good position. Every time I read chat and just like kind of get lost in the conversation, I always stay out too late, and now I have the dangers of night to deal with. All because mother effers want to come in here and start talking philosophy and psychology. Also, Ender is in here. What's up, bud? I saw your message. My brain registered that you're in here, but I didn't even say, hey. What'd it do? What'd it do, my dude? I just slid in, just kind of slid in. Took part of the conversation. Read the room and then just kind of slid right in there. Like a ninja. Fell from the sky, so to speak.
There, Master. Knackers.
Not knackers. No. Well, one of them died. Boo is being rather chatty. Oh man, I can hear it. Just saying that, I can hear the meow. I can hear it.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Know it.
I can hear it through my TV.
How are we to get through this door?
Thought you were calling Sam Boo. Ender's cat's name is Boo, and she's precious, and she is adorable. If you thought Homer was precious and adorable, he is also precious and adorable. And flabby.
Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
I used to have a cat named Boo Boo, but my old neighbor stole him. Bro, people be stealing pets. That's how you... Hot take. All right, trigger warning. The hot take coming. People who be stealing pets are asking to die. Like they have a death wish. You steal the wrong person's companion, and you're going to suffer.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Somebody is going to suffer. If somebody stole Homer and I found him, Jigsaw would be terrified of the things that would happen.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
There's like 4 whole movies about this. That's right. John Wick. No, right? Try to take my dragon from me that you've had for 3 days. Sam preaching the truth. He's just asking for a bad time. I mean, we've got like dozens of examples of movies that are just so satisfying to watch when like, what's the movie with like Taken, I think, where they steal his daughter and he brings down an entire. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Punisher. You just can't be messing with people's family, man. They can turn into psychopaths. Shit's real. Those movies are as popular as they are because everybody thinks the same thing. Like, man, somebody took my daughter. It's gonna be a bad day. I don't have a daughter. I'm just saying, for example, if somebody took your kid or your flab, wife, whatever, family member. Cool movies though. Do you guys recommend the Punisher TV show? I see all the memes and like it seems cool, but I haven't sat. I'm not much of a. You guys know me. I'm not much of a show watcher, but I kind of want to watch Punisher. I've been intrigued. I've been interested. Speaking of puppies, Homer's dreaming. I'm not sure if you can tell. Her's good. My older brother really liked the Punisher show. I've seen the Punisher movie that it's a bit older. It's kind of silly. But I heard that I think it's Netflix. There's a Punisher TV show. And it's like I heard it's like brutal, like gruesome. Dude does not F around.
I lack information.
Everybody's lunch plans. Ender, you're working today, right? Gonna have some sushi for lunch. I think it's funny that the kid they hired to be Iron Fist had no martial arts training. Then they put him into the position of being the greatest martial artist.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's.
I haven't seen Iron Fist. Don't know anything about it, but stranger decisions were. Listen, okay. Has anybody played Uncharted? Stranger casting decisions have been made. Has anybody played Uncharted? Those of you that have, let me get caught up on chat first, and then I'll finish my talk, my TED talk. Sam, your sadness speech helped me get through this part of Demon Souls I was struggling with, and the victory gave me such joy after hours of sadness, and then I immediately died again. And so the cycle continues.
Boy, no need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim.
And so the cycle continues. Increases damage dealt by attacks. Increased max stamina. I mean, that's solid, but what I really need is vulnerability point damage. That had to have been fun for the choreographer. Indeed. Uncharted was pretty good. Only played 2 though. So Uncharted. So I brought up Uncharted. I heard there was an Uncharted movie, or when they announced the Uncharted movie. Let me tell you something. If you ever sit down and play, I have to look up this actor's name. If you ever sit down and play Uncharted, within seconds of meeting the main character, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy is Nathan Fillion. That's the actor's name. Nathan Fillion. If you guys don't know, he's the captain of the Firefly, or I can't remember the name of the ship in Firefly. Nathan Fillion. And he's also Castle, the detective. I haven't seen that show. Anyway, the actor's name is Nathan Fillion. And when I watched Firefly before I played Uncharted. When I played Uncharted and it introduced to Drake, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy would be the best actor ever to play this role. It's basically him. It wouldn't surprise me if Nathan Drake was created based off of his character. It would not surprise me at all. But they didn't cast him. They casted the guy who plays Spider-Man. Can't remember his name. Terrible with names. The guy who played Spider-Man as Nathan Drake, and Mark Wahlberg as his mentor. Interesting casting decisions were made for the Uncharted movie. That's what I'm getting at. Very interesting casting decisions. I thought he looked like Dylan McDermott from American Horror Story. Which season? I haven't seen a lot of American Horror Story. Tom Holland, that's what it was. Tom Holland is Nathan Drake. Very interesting casting decision. I don't know. I just do not get Nathan Drake vibes from Tom Holland. Reduce stamina consumed when struggling in a foe's grip. You're out of here. Increase maximum stamina. Reduce stamina consumed when clinging. Wait, no, I don't want ambuscue. Endurance. Okay,
You've naught to lose, and many thanks.
I thought you were talking about the games. No, the movie. So when they announced the movie, I thought. So I didn't play Uncharted until after the movie was announced. But I didn't play the Uncharted games until after the movie was announced, but before I found out it was Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake. So when I played Uncharted, I was like, man, dude, this guy would be perfect. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, Tom Holland? That's a interesting. Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg? That's a casting decision, I suppose. We'll see. I thought the same thing when Heath Ledger was the Joker. I was like, man, that's an interesting casting decision. Turns out he was the best Joker we've ever seen. Turns out he freaking nailed it.
If our destiny.
Guys, they dropped a $400 Dungeons and Dragons Lego set. Man, Lego is so expensive. I looked up the Millennium Falcon, and it ain't cheap.
Oxcart might be worth considering.
Can't remember what season he's on. I just know him from that show. I didn't watch it. What was the context? Or like, what was going on? Was it an insane asylum? Was it? I think the first season is the insane asylum. Was it people in the woods? I want to say there's a carnival season. I haven't seen it. I think season 2 or 3 is a carnival. The set is apparently a D&D game in itself. Oh my gosh, man. Are you trying to sell me the D&D Lego, PP? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Hey, you know what would be great? If I just sapped $400 out of Sam's bank account right now by bringing up D&D Lego. And it comes with a Lego Mimic dice box. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing to me, PP? Over here trying to have a good job. I just got the job. I haven't even got my first paycheck yet. How about you chill? Right? Season 1, according to Google? Okay. That's the asylum. All right, I gotta level up this archer a bit more. Goblins! And I miss being a thief. Hurry up, get this. There's a lot of goblins. Oh, and I don't have my pawns. I need to get to the crystal. I need to get to the riftstone. This is not a good position to be in right now. I need to get to the riftstone. I need new pawns. I lost all my pawns on the way over here. But it was less. I liked Hero Quest, but it was less Legos, more minis. All right, looks like the town's under attack. I'm just gonna hop on in the rift. Don't mind me. I'm out of here. All right, let's check out friends' pawns. I have one whole friend in this game. Chun-Li. Welcome. All right, we've got mages. I really want a frontliner. But yeah, let's Lego. It's got to be God. We got to recruit Godwin, right? With a name like Godwin.
What is talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance? Are you fit to travel?
We got to bring Godwin. That man's going to help me become Elden Lord.
Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
What? The goblins are still here? I went to the rift specifically to avoid them.
Arisen, to me. I shall
Oh,
heal.
excuse me, knackers.
Wait a moment.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
All right, I'm gonna rest up. I don't have a lot of loss, but
We must rest.
still
though the
feeling
sun is
rested
still up.
This is how I want to heal. This is how I've decided I want to heal. You know, I need to hunt a dragon, but I'm really only one stone away from what I need. So like, is that necessary?
To this world I return. Good morrow, everyone.
Come.
All right, let me think. I have a fairy stone. That's good.
We've much to be getting on with.
Let's hit up the box. I really want the weak point. Yeah. Worm life crystals. I have 14. I have 14. I need 15. I need one more. Is it really worth like tracking down a dragon for that? That's the questions that need answers. I'm gonna make my way to the Oracle, see what she says. On the way, I can kill things, hopefully level up high enough to get the weak point damage upgrade. That's what I really need in my life. Hopefully it's not like max level. I don't think you got to be a very high level to unlock all the augments. I don't remember that being the case. I gotta be careful because there is a Cyclops and a frickin' Golem waiting for me right outside.
Here we go again. Come to think of it, we might already have all the seeds stored away. Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better
Overconfidence
ourselves
is an
every day.
enemy in and of itself. Give me some new voice lines. So I was thinking about this morning, or maybe it was last night. But I think I've never said this about a game. Oh wait, no, maybe I did say this on stream. But this game, yeah, I did say it. I said it last night on stream. This game has really bad sound design, and I finally understand what that means, like what sound design means, or what bad and good sound design means. You can always rely on. It's so much easier to grasp the concept of something when you see a poor example, when you see it done poorly. When something is done great and it just clicks, it's so much harder to be like, why does this work? But when you see something done badly, it's so easy to see why this doesn't work. I give this advice a lot to DMs. Who, like, a DM will watch Matt Mercer and be like, man, he's supposed to be the best DM, but I don't know how to learn from this. And I'll give this advice to DMs like, play D&D with a bad DM and you will learn so much. You will learn so much more playing D&D with a poor DM or a DM that you don't like than you will learning from a DM that's amazing at what they do. And this is true with any skill. You can learn a lot from a poor example when something is done poorly. With that being said, the sound design in this game is done poorly. And now I have a very good understanding of what that means. So when one of my pawns is down on the ground at 0 health, and I hear this annoying ass bee chirping in my ear, I feel compelled to risk my own existence to stand under this Cyclops so that I can just make the beeping stop. It's not even that I need Sylvie up right now, right this second. It's that I just want this beeping to stop. That, in my opinion, is piss poor sound design. It's so bad that I just need it to end. Same thing with Zelda Ocarina of Time and being low on health. If you've ever been low on health at Zelda Ocarina of Time, you get this annoying alert sound that chirps. And it's so god awful. It's unbearable. Like, you cannot play the game with this beat going. It's unbearable. And yeah. And yes, I do feel like the sound design in Ocarina of Time is bad. Well, wait, is it bad? That aspect is bad. I guess there's debate about whether or not the fairies, hey, listen, is bad or not. You know, there's probably some debate about whether that's a good or bad design, or whether that's a pleasant sound or a bad sound. Because Ocarina of Time also has some really good sound design elements. Like, the sound of opening a chest is so satisfying. The music in the game is so satisfying. Finding an item, unlocking a door or a switch, you get that. Or wait, what's this sound? Anyway, very satisfying sound. But man, the beeping of your health, low health. Oof. And this game has the same thing. It's only had, when did Ocarina of Time come out? Like 95? So 20 years. It's only had 20 years to learn the lesson. Don't forget the hiat. Yeah. I don't know if Hey Listen is good or bad. Pretty much going to come down to, do you think that sounds annoying or not? But this game, back to this game's sound design. I have a few reasons to believe that the sound design in this game is poorly done. the constant repetition of specific voice lines. The voice lines themselves are well done. The voice acting's good. But the repetition of the voice lines, not so well done. I get tired of hearing them. The chirping of the low health alert.
Perhaps we have tired them out.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Yeah. Short story long. Not happy with the sound design of this game.
This is your chance to prove your.
Also, when he falls from a really, really high height, I already know the sound you're talking about.
Thank you kindly.
Don't know how to spell that sound. It'd just be like A-H-H-H-H.
Even for a moment.
Maybe some W's in there.
There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall
And then when you
fall.
hit the ground. Oh, the land. Okay. The land. I can't do the land. That is an iconic hit in the ground. Like there's like it's such a strange pain sound because it's not like an ouch. It's like a he's got the oof in there. I can't do it. Voice acting talent 100. That Doy's pretty good. Doy's a good. It's a sound. Wonder who did that sound. Who did the sound effects? So yeah, Ocarina of Time had good sound design, but like just had one bad sound decision. Overall, really good sound design, but. Chirping of the health, man, that's the one thing. Hiya. Well, hey there. Alright, for this take, kick me in the shin. I want to know the take. Why are you focusing me? I'm not doing anything. Can I climb this guy as an archer? Can I do stuff? Oh, I've got kicks. Looks like I've got kicks. Can I do like the Legolas, climb on their back and shoot them in the head? Dude, get up. You're gonna die. Unbelievable.
Our foe appears to have grown just as weary as we.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast and true, and that quarry shall fall.
Let's get up there. Let's get in his face. Can I shoot him? Oh, you can stab him with arrows. That's so cool. That's so cool. You stab him with arrows. I love it. He's about to die.
Not long now. Keep up the attack.
I want to get him in the eye. There we go.
I shall finish this. Fully risen. It's done. Thank you. I am overjoyed to complete the task Master set.
Splendid.
Splendid. All right, let's move on. Should definitely find a campsite soon. 'Cause that took a lot out of me.
I'd wager there's
Come
all to be found
on.
here.
Tis a golem.
Oh, is this what I feel like dealing with? I suppose. Oh, I'm down a pawn. That's important. Played the fighter today. Nice. I just realized I'm down a pawn. So I need to head back to town. No wonder that Cyclops took forever.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Just switched to Trickster. Only fought wolves. Once you get the smoke wall, it's going to be pretty cool. Once you get the smoke wall and the damage buff, I think that's when it starts to take off.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Just because the augments look pretty good. That is exactly why I'm playing the Archer right now. The Archer has an augment that allows you to do increased damage to weak points. And since I want to be the thief crawling around on their body stabbing weak points, it's like what I do. Then I'm going to put some levels. I'm going to put some levels in Archer.
Now we've the
Just enough to get that because I don't feel like gearing out the Archer, my Archer class. Yet.
Looking for all in particular.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Hoy, looking to change? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've
See.
naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery.
Wait, what? View rewards? Sure. Fairy Stone, Ring of Behemoths. What is this? Attacks are more likely to stagger. Ooh. Slightly boost max health, max stamina, max amount of weight. It's pretty good. Gotta have 15 for that one. What is your boy? My puppy's so precious. Let's see. So I need dealt when striking a target's vitals. This is the one I need. I need lethality. This is what I'm after. Lethality.
Many thanks.
And I kind of want to change Do I change Sylvie? We'll leave Sylvie. I like her buffs. Hey. What? The puppy. The puppy has awakened. Homer. Homer. Just gonna ignore me, I guess. Fine. Is there an ox cart back from Bach to checkpoint? Yes. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. It's actually part of the quest, part of the main quest to help that ox cart. Because like the king takes the ox cart to Bach, and so you're not allowed to. So you have to walk. You have to walk it because the ox cart isn't there. Shelly, grab Chun-Li. I tried to grab Chun-Li earlier, but I didn't. I summoned her, but I didn't like recruit her. Oh my gosh. This puppy. I tell you, let me tell you something. This puppy is precious. Maybe I can't get it because I got in illegally. Messing around, man. Skirting the law. It's not the way to go. Okay, well, she should be here. Okay. Maybe I can't use her. Oh, I gotta do stuff. Ugh. I gotta do stuff. When I take a break for lunch, I gotta do some work-related stuff. Sounds good, bud. Trying to get to a good stopping point. I kind of want to get all the I want to get all the dragon crystals first. Before I break for lunch. Enjoy your grub. Slow down, dragon. You're like trying to push me off the internet right now. I said when. I said when. I'm over here like, man, I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I'm gonna have some lunch soon. All right, bye. Enjoy your lunch. See ya. Go get your food. That's great. Bye.
I'm well
I'm messing
glad
with
to
you,
be
Jack.
traveling by your side again.
I'm messing with you. By the way, you had crawfish yesterday. Would you recommend? Dude, crawfish is like one of my favorite. The reason I had crawfish is because it's like one of my favorite things to eat. But Sam, I don't want you to get sad from not fulfilling your needs. I have a social need and an entertainment need just as much as a hunger need. Right? So homie's sitting in the chat talking to me while I run around playing my games. While I'm playing my video games. I feel that I've oft said there are 4 great joys in life. Food, friends, family. No. Food, friends, games. Great food, great entertainment. I was close. Great intoxicant and great partner. I am not a drinker or a smoker or a user of anything like that.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have.
That's fair. Not everybody has that one. I do sometimes. I've actually got some Jameson. I still have Jameson in the kitchen. I almost celebrated last night after stream. I almost drank a few shots just to kind of like celebrate. I'm not much of a celebratory drinker. I'm a pretty chill guy. So like alcohol for me is a good way to chill. Like if I want to get to sleep or just kind of relax. Like it's a good way for me to like force myself to chill. And I'm already a pretty chill dude, so it's pretty rare that I need it. I used to smoke when I was a teen. I quit smoking many years ago. I do miss it sometimes. Like the feel. I do miss it. If it wasn't for the fact that I know it would be so hard to quit again, I probably would still smoke. I just like I used to like the feeling of that fire going down like not your throat, your lungs, I guess, your esophagus. What? So good. I also like the way it looked, like the way smoke looks. But all that is not worth being a smoker. So I don't smoke anymore. Alcohol makes me sadder. Definitely not something that I would want to be more sad. Fine, Gollum, you win. I'll climb up on your dang back and stab you with arrows. This is what you want. This is what you get. Let me get up that cheek. Let me get up that left cheek. Hard time staying attached to this thing. It's rampaging after all. Give me that arm. I want to poke it. Would be cool to summon your own golems or creatures to fight. Ones that don't chatter as much. Yeah, man. Necromancer, Golemancer, anything that summons something that'll shut the hell up. Summons something I don't have to listen to. These little shits talk too much. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Nice. But see, now we have a griffin to deal with. Cyclops, Golem, Griffin. What else we got? Dragon gonna show up? Looks like the Griffin's bailing.
And our quarry shall fall.
That's good. All right. Let's follow this north path. Get back to the Oracle. I see a campsite. Don't really need it, but I'm going to go.
I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
We've got them on the run. Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
It most certainly is a campsite. And an interesting cave with a thing inside. It never ends. A lot of big enemies in a dense area. I'm actually kind of thankful. I'm glad. I like the starting area sucked. It was just a bunch of little enemies. Big enemies were hard to find. I'm glad we're finding like big enemies.
And the behemoth will soon topple.
They're a little too close together. Glad we could actually get to fight them. Get to climb up on things' backs and stab them in the eye. That's all I wanted. You can get a specialization for your pawn that it only speaks when needed. Oh, that's cool.
Let's wrench it to the ground.
Certainly worth a try.
Down he goes.
Understood.
Gotta be getting close to that new vocation rank. Well, I gotta know what he was guarding, right? I gotta know what he was protecting.
Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Ooh, is this a shortcut? Nice. I like it. Got a rift zone here.
Makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand.
We must remain vigilant.
I cannot fault your prowess.
All together now. We attack as one.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
Yeah, vocation rank up.
Dare I say it?
Perfect.
We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Thing alive? Okay, it's asleep. Of course I want to kill it. Oh, it's got spiky armor. Ugh. What's up, Godwin? Fancy meeting you here. So many big enemies? I know. Love it. Finally, right?
On my way.
You might already have what it seeks.
I knew we'd get to the point in the game. Oh, it got me. I knew we'd get to the point in the game where big enemies were more common. Just had to wait it out. Just had to wait it out, you know? I was on his back. Why did that hit me?
Cyclops tusks are valuable materials. Shall we see if we can't break one off?
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? You must need focus.
I shall see it done.
Trying to be cautious here. Stepped on. Shulk, you tell him. Hey, what's up, Ender?
Concentrate your attacks on its legs.
How's work? You at work yet? Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, it's 2:30. You're definitely at work.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Works today, a half day.
Leave an opening. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Devs really like that jingle that plays when a boss health is low. I don't hear it.
Arisen, are you all right?
Are you sure that's not Homer? He's not whining too much, but he is throwing out the occasional pout.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
The combat music changes to a flourishing finish, he means?
Amidst
Oh,
what we
okay.
have in storage.
Yeah, that one. It's difficult to describe in text. I got you.
Have at thee!
One of us has been poisoned.
Slap hands. Slap hands. $10 points if you know what that's from.
Asps! Mind that they do not poison you.
Slap hands. Hint, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
It was a glorious success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
This is generally used
Puppies.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. You have my protection.
I only remember Click as an Adam Sandler movie. Man. Click is the only one? Yikes. There's actually some good ones. There's some good Adam Sandler movies.
Come to think of it, we might already have what we seek stored away.
Yeah. Click is man, there's a dragon. I need to fight it, but I'm not equipped for the. You know what? I'm just gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight it. Do a little bit less damage. That's fine. A little bit less damage. Not a big deal. We're actually gonna do significantly less damage. Billy Madison? Negative. It is Waterboy. Waterboy. I think he scores a touchdown or something. And he runs up to his teammates, and all of his teammates are high-fiving because they won or they scored a touchdown. And he's like, slap hands! Slap hands! His teammates are like, just cringing. Yes, show me your heart.
It seems we have enraged our prey.
Our prey will be our target.
Killing its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Now, while the heart is exposed.
To snipe that heart a bit. Oh, he's dropping spells on me. Oh, that's what he was doing. He was casting a spell. You fool. I thought he was healing himself or buffing or something.
Focused attack
Not
will end
expecting
this
that.
foe.
Can I like grab on there?
Lord say our best will work.
Together now. The attack has won.
But fast action, and our quarries will fall.
Show me that delicious dragon heart. Carve it out of your chest. Mercy's here. She's better than yesterday? Perfect. Glad to hear. Did you post pictures? I want to see kittens. I want to see kittens and puppies. But I'm glad to hear that she's doing better. When did you get a bow? I switched to, so the archer, the archer class has an augment that makes me do more damage to vitals. You remember when I was like, you remember when my thief was crawling around on their bodies, like stabbing them in the eyes, popping blisters? That's their vitals. So I'm gonna level up my archer so that I can get increased vital damage on my thief. That way I can pop blisters harder. You know, as one does. The Longest Yard, that one's a prison football movie. I haven't, I don't think I've seen Longest Yard. If I have, it's forgettable. Been a while. Billy Bob Thornton's in it. Or no. Not Billy Bob Thornton. Who am I thinking of? Somebody's in it. There's actors in it.
It seems we have been raised on the road.
Don't come to me about movies and TV shows. Adam was in the remake. Oh, okay.
With my negligence.
Wait, what are we talking about? Adam? Oh, Adam Sandler was in the Long Shot remake. Got it.
Best prepare ourselves for a prolonged battle. What is it? What has happened to your magic?
Sure wish you would target the heart and not the face. He's just looking at me like, oh, as I catch my breath, I'm gonna rock your world. Ooh, did y'all see that frame drop? Oh my goodness. We got 10 whole frames just then. Total. It wasn't 10 frames per second. It was just 10 total. That's all. That's all they gave us. Tell this dragon to calm down a bit. Need to chill with all the effects. Man, yeah, that dragon breath is really tanking the frames. I would like healing, please. Please and thank you. Heal faster, please. What's the hold up on the heals? There we go. Oh, she gave me the good stuff. But my particle effects. Pro tip, fire's hot. So I've heard. Do you know what else is hot? The average Steely viewer. I'm gonna need some healing. This drag, I think we pissed it off. It's like hyper aggressive now. Godwin might not make it. We should really not be grouped up. God win, more like man lose, am I right? Yeah, I know his heart is most vulnerable, but he's moving around a lot, and I'm not a surgeon. I knew he was casting spells on me that time. Avoidance techniques. Learn them. Ooh, speaking of which. Right, dude. Party's all up. Looking good. Good. I really don't want to be fighting this thing as a archer. But I'm already invested. Man, this thing summons meteors? What? Chun-Li, no! You're our damage.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
this dragon Sephiroth? Not quite on that level. If we're able to kill, oof, ran right through the fire and didn't get hurt. Don't mind if I do. If we're able to kill this dragon though, we're gonna get our last stone. I only need one. Only need one stone. It has 2 wings and less hair care. Yeah, there is a. It's got twice the wings Sephiroth does. So make note of that. Can't see because now it's dark outside. Been fighting the dragon so long, we've moved into the night run.
Are the rest of you faring all right?
Bro, Chun-Li needs some armor.
I will be your shield.
No.
Probably attacks are our best bet against this foe. The chances of victory are slim.
Nope. Okay, so the fight gets slightly more difficult as it progresses. Make note of that. Godwin, I'm gonna need you to get on your feet. Man, he's attacking my frames. Oh, please get everybody up. Please get everybody up. Come on.
Hold fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall.
Fuck. I'm gonna burn it all heal. Ooh, does that cure loss? Oh man, that item is strong. All right, we're on the next to the last health bar. We got 2 health bars left. This cowardly ass lizard doesn't want to land. He knows what's coming. Oh, there's a stone. That's all I need. I could leave. I could grab this and leave, but I think we know that's not going to happen. I think we all know I'm here for the kill. I'm not here to complete a quest. I'm here for the kill. But I'm going to regret it. Or he's got too many like board wipes. You're allowed one Armageddon in your deck and Commander. One. Singleton. Singleton rules. You can't just board wipe over and over again. It's not fun. Cheating ass dragon. That was so dumb. I wasn't even trying to grab onto the fucking dragon. I was just trying to jump over the tail. Janky ass game. Took out my first big 4. Ghost is cool. Place on the ogre when you want. Do we still keep the crystal? No, I don't think so.
Come to think of it,
No, we do not.
we might already have what we seek stored away.
But you know what? There's a crystal right here on the ground, it looks like. I'm just going to grab that and bounce. I'll come back as a thief and really fuck them up. Yeah. Risen, yeah.
Ice attacks will soon see this foe felled.
All right, let's go. Actually, don't know where I need to go now. Oh, okay. Looks like I gotta go there. Okay, let's do it. I'm out of here.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Okay. I've got. I did rank up as a. As an archer, so maybe I'll be able to get the weak point augment and get the hell off of this class. Nothing against this class. I'm just not equipped. I'm just using basic gear, so I'm weak as hell. Damage dealt with your attacks. Nope, not enough. We're not there yet. One more level, probably.
No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim.
Yeah, so I'm looking for lethality. This is the one that I want. Increased damage dealt when striking a target's vitals. I don't even have radiance yet, so I might be far away.
To lose, and you might.
Maybe I should gear it out. Do I gear it out? All right, let's progress the quest. Maybe I'll get enough XP. Man, I just want to get that damn augment and go back to.
Shall we take a closer look?
Go back to thief. I didn't know I'd be on this class for this long. Just go farming or something. Go kill some ogres. Some cyclopses.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Turn in the quest. Then I'm gonna go get lunch. We're gonna take a break. Go get some lunch. Hey, what's up, Quentin? What you got going on today, bud? Anything fun? Got any fun plans for the weekend, which is starting soon?
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals?
I have. I've obtained crystals and more mascara just for you as a gift.
You have. Incredible! That is no small feat. I must admit, I had not thought you much chance of success.
Oh, right.
Yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality.
Unparalleled quality. Nothing is parallel to it. Perpendicular at best. All right, break time. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I gotta do some work stuff as well. Now that I have a job. Perpendicular quality. That's right. That's right. It's funny to think about. Gonna have me a nice, delicious lunch break, or lunch during my lunch break, and I have to fill out an email. I think I have to fill out I think I've got an email about an I-9. So exciting! Yeah, I got to fill out my I-9. Yay! Because I got a new job, I got to fill out my I-9. Enjoy your lunch, indeed. So, gonna do that. Sit at my computer. I'm gonna knock that out. I'm gonna have me some lunch, probably pizza, probably a frozen pizza. But you know, we'll see. Maybe I could order food. Should I order a sandwich? I've been pigging out too much. Good seeing you, bud. I'll figure it out. You folks have a wonderful evening, wonderful lunch. We're going to be back at it tonight, maybe about an hour or so, after I knock out all my chores. And we'll kill some more dragons, maybe. We'll see. Do some more main story quests. Whatever. Hope to see y'all then. Have a good one. Go pet your puppies. And yeah, see you around.